Today's Spotlight is brought to you in part by the following sponsors. Welcome back to Spotlight. I'm Jane Wernette, and our final guest today is Literacy DuPage. I'd like to welcome, I've got Bernie Steiger, who is the Executive Director of Literacy DuPage, and I have Pratima Rai, who is an adult learner with us. So thank you guys so much for being with us. And Bernie, I'm going to start with you. Tell us a little bit about what Literacy DuPage is all about.
Sure. So Literacy DuPage is a community-based nonprofit. We were founded 42 years ago. So we've been working in DuPage County for quite some time. We connect volunteer tutors that we recruit and train in the community with adult learners in need. And we serve around 500 people a year and have for quite some time with over probably about 400 tutors, volunteers.
That's a lot of people.
It is a lot of people, but the need is great in our county, and so many folks don't realize, but according to the most recent census estimates, there are over 100,000 people that need our assistance in DuPage County.
Wow.
85,000 alone who are estimated to speak English less than well. So not counting the adult basic learners who were most likely born here in the U.S. but for whatever reason didn't have success with the educational system.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about the programs that you offer specifically.
Sure. Our core program is the one that I just described, where we connect. It's one-on-one customized tutoring. So our mission is to provide accessible and customized tutoring. So accessible because, as you probably know, in DuPage County, transportation is a real challenge. The adult learners that we serve also struggle with childcare, or perhaps might be working a second and or third job, so they really have difficulty in getting to a classroom and therefore need to be tutored at a time and in a location that's convenient for them. And that's where the volunteer tutor comes in. And so that is our core program. We recruit and train the volunteer tutors and then match them up at a mutually convenient time and location with an adult learner.
So you're bringing that literacy right into people's homes and right to their lives.
We are taking the tutoring to them so that they can take advantage of it.
That's great. Pratima, tell us how you got involved with Literacy DuPage.
Yeah, 3 years ago when I came here, I saw a flyer in public library, and it was free conversation, English group conversation class. I went there and I got tutor, Tom and Ruth. They gave me the this Literacy DuPage organization system. Then I called there and they gave me the opportunity of tutor. They helped me a lot.
And as they've helped you and you've had that interaction with your family and your children, tell us a little bit about that, because I know that's an important part of what you do with Literacy DuPage is helping adult with the literacy, because that helps the children. Talk about that if you would, Pratima.
Yeah, like you can, if you are able to good in English, you can help your children and you are more confident, you have a good family, and you have like I have driving license, and I always help my sons in school, and I can able to talk with doctor, teacher, and other parents, and I am more confident in conversation.
Which is great, right?
Yeah.
That's an important
and I
part.
have chance to in luncheon, I gave speech there, and it was so good.
It feels good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so important to be able to advocate for your children.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great. Bernie, tell us a little bit more about, you've got the one-on-one tutoring. How could I get involved if I wanted to help you out, if I wanted to be a volunteer? How would I go about that?
We would love to have you volunteer. So we provide 18 hours of free training. We have training sessions going on usually about once a month. But we have one coming up in January in Naperville. And we were fortunate enough to get our first ever City of Naperville grant, and we developed a project called Focus on Naperville. So in any given year, anywhere from 20 to 25% of our adult learners are from Naperville.
Okay.
And so it is our hope to increase by 50% our capacity here. So we want to get 150 adult learners, and we want to get 40 new tutors just to serve them. So we really have a big recruitment effort on right now. You'll be hearing a lot about the January training, but you're hearing it first here.
Oh, that's great. That's great. And it's so important in making those connections.
Absolutely.
Pranima, where do you feel like you would be if you hadn't had the services with Literacy DuPage?
Yeah, before, I was so nervous to talk with others, and when I got tutor, she is so nice and helpful, and she always helped me my son's homework, ESL homework, and also gave me more confidence. So I think tutor is like a wheelchair, and we are like a, if you don't have knowledge of English or language, which is more important, so you are like a handicap, and tutor is like a wheelchair. So they help us and push us along to do well and achieve more success in future.
That's a great analogy.
Yeah.
That's a terrific analogy. I
Yeah.
bet your kids are super proud.
Yeah, and family members and friends all proud.
Yes,
So
absolutely. What a great service.
Yeah.
Bernie, if there was one more thing you wanted to tell us about the issues of literacy in DuPage and in Naperville specifically, what would that be?
I think it's important. We really want folks to know about the need. It's amazing that 10% of the population needs literacy services of some kind. And if the great residents of Naperville, who are so generous in donating their time, are interested in truly helping to make a difference, not just in someone's life, but in their impact future generations, then this is a wonderful opportunity. And you end up forming, as Pratima has said, very close bonds with the people that you're working with.
Oh, that's a great thing. If you touch a person now, it's really paying forward to the future, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we encourage everybody to get involved with you, to get involved with the January training, to go online, find out about that and how they can support the good work that you're doing. And we thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're going to be right back with more Spotlight.